Cleveland Browns know those dudes. They just played them, beat them. In between, played Denver. Didn't beat them, gave them a scare though.
They try with Judy. They got him. He's going the other way. Touchdown as the Browns and Broncos trade blows. Wow.
They're in Pittsburgh for a rematch. Steelers offense, a different beast to deal with, sans the white stuff.
Wilson sets. It's a moon ball, and it's caught by Pickens.
Steelers won a shootout last week. Let me repeat that. The Steelers won in a shootout last week, almost as rare as Pittsburgh dad complimenting Deb on her casserole. It's why Mike Tomlin chose Russell Wilson over Fields. Hard to see Justin throw for over 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, a 125-plus rate, with Joe Burrow across the way keeping the pressure on.
Wilson steps up. Wilson avoids it, throws on the move, and finds Freiermuth for the touchdown.
Well, how about a game with 2 quarterbacks who come in off 400-plus yard games? Sure, Jameis Winston may have thrown 3 interceptions last week. Sure, 2 of them were returned to the house. He also threw 4 touchdowns and came close to a 500-yard game. It was vintage Jameis 2019.
Over the middle, that's caught for Njoku and a touchdown.
Winston only put up 219 yards versus Pittsburgh. Wilson in that game didn't play that bad. Their offense just didn't cash in like it did versus Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh's big uglies were pretty ugly versus Myles Garrett, who buried Russ 3 times. 24-19, Cleveland won it.
Under pressure, loses the ball. Strip, and the Browns are there to get it. Myles Garrett came in.
Last week, Wilson got sacked twice, but on 38 pass attempts, so they can live with that. Garrett and company didn't sack Bo Nix once. Their secondary held him to a sub-70 rate, though, picked him off twice, so they come in feeling it.
Aired out. Mims. Ward. Ward's got it. Picked off.
294 yards is a lot of yards, though. Gave up a 93-yard TD to Marvin Mims, over 100 yards to Cortland Sutton. A lot of guys ate from Pittsburgh's Week 13 passing pizza. Cordero Patterson, 37 yards. Calvin Austin scored 29 yards. Van Jefferson hauled in a 43-yarder. George Pickens, the lead man, with 74 and a score.
Catch, run, slips out of there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The elusive George Pickens.
Pat Freiermuth painted the zone black and gold along with 68 yards.
Quick hitter to Freiermuth.
Both their backs were big through the air. Jalen Warren, 55 yards.
Warren bursting through. Warren with the balance.
Najee Harris, 54, 6 catches.
It's a first down. Harris and more. Beautiful spin by Harris. He's still going.
Harris also 75 rush yards too, 4.7 a run and a touchdown.
A clear lane to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Harris only went for 41 yards versus Cleveland. They took on Jaleel McLaughlin last week, gave up 6 yards a run, 84 yards.
Here's a nice cutback by McLaughlin.
With Winston chucking, this could be another track meet. He faces a Steelers defense that's normally pretty stingy, but that gave up 38 points to Cincinnati. He faces a normally stingy secondary that gave up 110-plus rate to Joe Burrow, 3 touchdowns.
Burrow, step up, deliver, touchdown, Jamar Chase.
A big ol' Sir Mix-a-Lot butt. Took the ball away 3 times.
Steelers have done it again! Scooped up by Wilson, and he takes it in for the touchdown!
TJ Watt was big versus Burrow, sacked him twice. Nick Herbig, a big one. He also had a big one versus Cleveland. Cam Hayward had one. Much stronger showing from their front.
Burrow has to eat it. Cameron Hayward has had a field day in his career against Cincinnati.
Winston was sacked 3 times by Denver's top-rated pass rush.
Pressure on Winston. Bonito. And then Cooper follows up.
58 pass attempts, so 3 sacks taken should be expected. Can we expect another 200-yard game from Jerry Jeudy? 235 versus Denver, 1 score.
Here's Jeudy, absolutely wide open. And Jeudy is down inside the 40.
Jeudy, 70-plus yards, 5 straight games now. Elijah Moore comes in off a 100-yard game.
Floated wide open. That's Moore. And Elijah Moore is down inside the 10.
Moore, 14 targets. Jeudy, 13. David Njoku, 17. He scored twice.
Winston, end zone, Njoku, touchdown.
And at a splash of Michael Woods, he came away with 43 yards.
There's a fastball, and the pass is caught by Mike Woods.
Nick Chubb scored through the air, too. Not much action along the ground. Browns would love to play spoiler again, especially against Pittsburgh. Do they pull it off again, or will the Steelers split the series? Get to work in the comments section already. already, panel of 10, same goes to you.